Hello guys, my name is Noah Maraby, and in this video we're going to go through a mind mapping tutorial. You're going to learn how you can build a mind map from A to Z. Now the first step that most people disregard is the actual brainstorming. Mind mapping is a brainstorming strategy that people use, but you can't skip the first step, which is getting a piece of paper and putting all your thoughts on this piece of paper. You're going to brainstorm first before building your mind map. Mind maps are made for you to make sense out of your brainstorming sessions. So what you need to do is you need to get a piece of paper and write down a bunch of ideas. So first you need to have a topic. What are you trying to mind map? Maybe it's your fitness program. Maybe it's a job interview. Maybe it's an essay. Maybe you're taking notes. Whatever you want to brainstorm, you need to first put that main topic in the middle. We're going to get more into the details of mind mapping. But for now, what you need to do first is get a piece of paper and just write down a bunch of ideas. They don't have to make sense. They don't have to be in order. It doesn't matter. Just as long as they are related to the main topic, write down as many ideas as you want on this piece of paper as a first step. Now, going more in details into mind mapping, there are 3 essential points and 2 supplementary points that we want to talk about. And it's very important for you to understand each and every one of these steps, and also the supplementary steps can take your mind maps a step further. The first step is the core of the mind map. Whether you're drawing your mind map by hand or making it using software, and we're going to look more into those later, you need to have a circle or a square in the middle where your main topic is going to be. And this is how it starts. So let's take an example. You are trying to do mind mapping for an essay. Very basic example. In the middle, in the main circle or the main square or the main box, you're going to write down what the topic of the essay is. Let's say the essay is about building a marketing strategy for a marketing firm or for a company you're working for, all right? So in the main circle, you're going to write essay marketing strategy, right? This is the first step. So to recap, you need a main idea or a topic in the middle, in the core of your mind map. Now the second step gets a bit more interesting. Out of this circle, you're going to branch out a lot of ideas. Not details, but ideas. What are the main key points? What are the main ideas that you want to talk about in this essay? You want to talk about marketing strategy in general. You want to talk about what they're going to do in terms of marketing. You want to talk maybe about advertising. You want to talk about their marketing plan. You want to talk about their target audience. So what you do is you have the main topic, and then you branch out all the specific ideas you want to talk about. This is the second step. We can take a lot of examples. It works the same way. Let's say you're trying to build certain personal development goal. Let's say it's time management. You put time management as the main topic. And now the main ideas. You want to have more time to spend with your family, maybe, your friends. You want to have more time to do other things, hobbies, activities. You want to spend less time working, whatever the main ideas are. Now, once you got to the second step, the mind map starts to look a lot clearer. Because now you know what your main idea is, you know what your main topic is. And now you know what are the essential ideas to develop and to talk about. Now what's going to happen is we're going to put the details. So we have the main core idea, we put some branches, we put the ideas, and now we want to branch out the details. So going back to our example, we're talking about you have an essay, marketing, and you got all the ideas. One of the ideas was target audience, for example, right? Now, what are the details of this idea? You want to talk about age group. Maybe you want to talk about what gender they're trying to target. Maybe you want to try to see what interests those people have in common. The strategy to actually target this target audience. So now what happened is you had your main topic, which is essay about marketing, and you got a bunch of ideas. One of those ideas is target audience. And out of the target audience, now you know what you're going to talk about. You know that you want to talk about their age, you want to talk about the gender, you want to talk about their interests. You know how to find your way around it. Everything is clear. It's like a map now. Mind mapping is you basically building a map for whatever you're trying to do. Now, the two supplementary ideas we also want to talk about are also important. It's called core enhancing, and we have structure enhancing. You don't want your map to look too cluttery, and you don't want it to be off topic. So first off, when we talk about core enhancements, we talk about centering everything around the main idea. Because this main idea or main topic is the main key that you're trying to develop. So when it comes to core enhancing, what you're doing is you're revising your mind map, and you're picking out any ideas that might not be related, any ideas that are repetitive, any ideas that are useless, and you're also going to highlight those ideas that are the most important, basically. So what's happening is you did your mind map, and now you want to go into the core enhancing phase. So you start looking at all the details you wrote in your mind map, and then you find out that there are some ideas you put that aren't really related to the topic, or that should not be included in the mind map. You need to get these out. Maybe you have some details that you wrote down that don't really make sense, or you don't really have to talk about them, or they're not going to add any value. You remove those. And then what you do is you move into the structure enhancing. So you did your first version of the mind map, which looks a bit cluttery, right? You started with the main idea, now you had a bunch of branches, sub-branches, the ideas and the details, and then you went through the core enhancing and you removed some ideas. You know, you put a huge X on some ideas, X's on some details, and now it looks cluttery. This is where structure enhancing steps in. So you need to copy this mind map, but in an elegant way, in an aesthetic kind of way. You need the mind map to look appealing and easily understandable, because you're going to read it. And when you're reading it, your brain is looking at this mind map to kind of make sense out of what you're trying to map out. When it looks clear, when it looks well structured, it's way easier for you to develop upon this mind map that you built. Now, of course, you can do mind mapping by hand. You can just draw your mind map, draw it the first time, and then do a second better version of it. Or you can use softwares or apps. Now there's a lot of apps on the App Store and the Google Play Store. If you just look for mind mapping and you'll find a bunch of apps you can use. At the same time, when I want to do my brainstorming, I usually prefer to do it on the computer. And there's this software that I use online. It's completely free. It's called Canva.com. They have a bunch of stuff. They also have mind maps. What's nice about it is that they give you pre-made templates that you can use. So there's a bunch of mind maps, and you just pick one of them, and what you do is you just replace the words. And now if you print that out, it looks so appealing. It's easily digestible by your brain. You want your brain to be able to focus on it and soak in that information to give you more out of it. So I'm going to show you now a quick tutorial of how to use Canva to create mind maps. But for now, if you like this video so far, hit the thumbs up. If you have any questions, make sure to put it down in the comment below and I'll answer it as soon as possible. And if you want to watch more videos, hit the subscribe button. Now without any ado, let's show you how you can build an awesome mind map using Canva. Okay guys, so now I'm going to show you how you can build a mind map using Canva. So the first step obviously is to go to canva.com. It's free, you can sign up, and then you go to the search bar, you look for mind mapping, and you will see a little mind map tab appear. You click on it, obviously, and this will get you redirected to another page where you can start building your mind map. Now you will see that you have a bunch of templates you can choose from. This one for preparing for a job interview, for example. Website creation. There is a bunch of templates. You just pick one that you like, basically. And we're going to start working on it. Now it's very easy to do the editing. You just click on a text, for example. You're going to see it in a second. So let's pick one of them. Look at more options. Let's go with this one. So time management, let's change it to your main idea. So marketing strategy you want to talk about, for example. And now you can easily change all the texts that are in the boxes. It's pretty straightforward. You can also copy and paste some stuff. You just copy and paste. Allow. Now you drag this and put it right there. You want to add another box, you have more ideas to develop. It's a very simple tool to use. Now you go and click on the box, also copy and paste. You drag it, put it up there, and you can also copy the text. You copy paste that, put it up there. Bam, and now you're editing the mind map. You're creating your own, and you edit your text. You add whatever text you want to add to, and that's how it works. It's really easy. It's really simple to use. You can use a bunch of templates and you can mess around with them, and you'll have an awesome made Canva template for your mind map that you can use when you want to start working. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and you learned something out of it, make sure to hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and comment if you have any questions or concerns so I can solve your problem as soon as possible. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.